I'm South Shore Press News Director Stefan Mihailu, joined by Nancy Kimmerling, who is here to talk about two important topics. One, there's a huge library vote on Tuesday, and Nancy is a board member and running for re-election. Nancy, it's great to see you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about you and your candidacy?
I've been a member of the community for a very long time. I've been 36 years in the community. I raised my children in this community. I used the library numerous hours while I was raising my children. It's really important to me to have this available to all of the people in the community, and that's really where I stand when I'm running. I want to be able to facilitate relationships between the library, the community, and the school district.
And I know you're a special education teacher, so you've committed your professional life to public service, and then you decided to run for the library board. Why make that decision? Why serve in that capacity? Why does that mean a lot to you?
Community service is very important to me. It's something I've done for years. I also feel that I bring to the table information from the school district that will help the district and the library come together, as well as to help the community. There are some things in the community that people are not aware of, services we have, and I'm hoping that I can be that person to bring those things to the community and help the community to come back to the library, because it's very difficult. Some of them don't have the means to get there even.
You're a sitting board member running for re-election. Nancy, so far, what's the biggest thing that surprised you sitting on the library board?
I didn't have many surprises because I use the library so often, but I was surprised at the amount of work and the amount of integrity of the people on the board, how they made decisions, how they weighed those decisions, how important the community was in making those decisions. I was impressed by that, surprised by that. The number of services that we have, the number of people was a big surprise, the number of people that actually come to the library on a daily basis.
Nancy, my wife is a social worker. We're heavily involved with the special needs community in our neck of the woods. So can you share with us from your perspective, not just being a special education teacher, but how the library system helps and facilitates special needs across the South Shore?
Being a special needs family, there are a lot of gaps that are not filled. And I feel the library has so many things to offer. So important that special needs children are included, have an inclusive environment, which the library offers at this point. They also include so many services that are geared towards children with special needs, as well as when those children are attending those, then the parents have what we call a respite, a time where they can read a book, sit by the fire, do something that's healing for themselves. And that's really important as a whole family. So we're now working then with the whole family.
And I know the main library has been renovated, moving on to other branches as well. What kind of excites you about that and future plans for the library?
Everything. The library is gorgeous. When I first walked in, I was completely taken aback. The planning that went into each detail, what they did was address all the needs of the community. I was blown away. They have areas for people who need to be quiet. They have areas for socialization. They have areas that if you're struggling, there are so many services that they offer for adults and children, for seniors all the way down to toddlers. And it really is encompassing the whole community. The other two sites have offered people who were not able to get to the main site the ability to walk to a site if they don't have means of transportation. So that's another big thing that opened up for the community.
And Nancy, last question for you. Tuesday, again, huge budget vote within the community, and you're also running for re-election. The South Shore Press has endorsed voting yes on the budget and endorsed, Nancy, your candidacy for library board. So what would you say to taxpayers about the importance of voting yes on Tuesday on this library budget and for supporting your candidacy?
The importance of voting yes, I would say biggest thing is we can continue the service. We can be responsible because the amount of the raise is not that significant. We did take that into big consideration when we were talking about what we could afford to raise and what would be the best benefit on a balance for both the community and the library. The library staff needed to be addressed as well. So voting yes makes this library continue to thrive. And that's our biggest goal with the community. As far as myself, I feel I come with a lot to offer. 30 years in a special education background. I'm a certified reading specialist. I have done community service forever, participated in all varieties of community service, and I feel like it's my time to give back.